Welcome back everyone to Punny Plays the Beorning, and we are here at the House of Celeborn after we ran into a little problem going through the Rushmore with Nona.
You have journeyed far and have come very close to death and sadness.
And yet, you skirt the gravest danger and come safely through the other side. I hope that our mutual friends fare as well. I told you earlier I had nothing to do with your dream, and this was true. But when you described your visions to me, I did not tell you everything I suspected. It seemed clear to me that your paths must cross one of the 9. I believed the girl would die. And yet, unbelievably, she did not. Either through your own actions or hers, you both escaped the clutches of the Nazgul. And either through curious good fortune or powers unknown to me, our mutual friends seem to have outdistanced this pursuit. But there is no rest for we to worry about their safety. The Nazgul is not the last danger they will face. They, and you, are not free of the evil's clutch just yet. Rest for a time, but not for long. There are plans to be made, Pineclaw. We will speak again, and soon. And it looks like there's a level 75 symbol here. Too bad I don't have any characters that can make much use of it, because I don't have much in the way of crafters. Oh, hang on. Yes, but I'm not gilded. Yay! Alright.
It is nearly time for you to depart again.
Within the woods of Lorien, guests of Lord Celeborn can recover from their hurts and the tolls of a long road. It is my hope this reprieve was of use to you, Pineclaw. In these dark days, no time of rest is as long as we might wish it to be. It is nearly time for you to depart again. Nona has made a full recovery as she could have made, and a greater one than I expected of her. She is waiting for you at the ladder down from these flats. I have made it known that it is my will that she is permitted free movement within the hedges of Calas Galathorn. Show her the city of the Galadriel, Pineclaw. We will speak in my garden when she is satisfied with her exploration of what this city has to offer. Alrighty. So let's look at the lands of the Elf Queen. Alright, but first we have to get downstairs here, which is a bit of a... Oh, well, we didn't have to go down very far, it looks like. I forgot, she's not at the bottom of the flesh. She apparently came up.
They tell me I was close to death. I remember very little of it.
Yes, I remember very little of it. I remember a creeping shadow and a chill cold as ice and... The men of that town would not heal me unless I gave them my sword, but you spoke against it, and so did that man, and what was his name? Horn? I should thank him for his kindness, even though he is of the horse folk, and we should not trust him too far. The lady of the Elfwoods told me I would see her city before we departed, if I were well enough. I tell you I am. This place is a marvel, though my own people would not wish to live here. Bring me to some of the notable locations of the city, Pineclaw. We have some time before we must depart, do we not? All right. So let us head down and see a few of these sites. All right. And to this carpeted area, which must be an all-weather carpet considering what this thing must go through day to day. So now we know where they came up with all-weather carpets. For anyone who lives in a tree and needs a carpet to go from the up to the entrance. Alright, now where is... there we go. And let's have a look at this place first. And this swan fountain here.
This is a place of quiet contemplation.
This is Kilurine, the White Fountain of Caras Galadriel. It is the place for quiet contemplation, where the elves of Lorien are free to enjoy the sound of the water in the pool and the feel of the soft breezes on their skin. Others can admire the fountain as well, of course. Yeah. Well, alright. She's not exactly fond of Nona, apparently.
My people would not build such a thing. What would be the point?
Yeah, I cannot picture the fountain in Lanuk. Yes. What would be the point? That is, well, art. That's the point. Art, Nona. Elven art. It's very intricate. Alright, let's see. Is this one of the places? Or is this somebody else? Yeah, this is where we need to go. Alright, let's head up. Up the ramp, and see how long it takes us to fall off. Yes. What goes up must come down. Yes, and I have at least once managed to get killed by falling off of a ramp in Lothlorien, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who has achieved that feat.
We see so few visitors to Caras Galadriel.
I am sorry. We see so few visitors here that our hospitality is perhaps not what it should be. It must seem a very confusing place, with flats built on multiple levels, all the great, Malierne, and the winding stairs and bridges crossing the breezy gaps. I have heard it said that Caras Galadriel is a maze like in the cities of the dwarves. But it is a slander. If this slander is true, at least our maze is above ground, lit by the glow of the sun and cool shimmer of the stars. I would forgive any amount of confusion for those dual boons. Yes. Nothing to say?
It is a wonder, I will grant you that.
Yes. When did the elves find the time to construct such a place? Well, it is a wonder, but I prefer the home of my people. Yes, Nona, I guess you would. Alright. A little shortcut. Not much. I probably could have just gone around faster compared to the time it took me to set up the jump. Alright, now let's head back down and find the third location. Down this way. I think this is going to be near the crafting. And besides, let's face it, elves, they've got plenty of time to build things. They've got lots and lots and lots of time. That's like when you consider that some of the great cathedrals and the like, these big, magnificent, beautiful structures were built on plans of generations rather than on single people, because generations last a lot longer than people do. That wasn't quite the way, the right wording. I mean, well, okay. I guess maybe clans and families last longer than individual people. Might be a better way of putting that. Alright, now. Oh boy. This is why people fall off of them when you have some of these really close-hugging places up here. Oh boy. You have discovered Telan Galadriel, right? Telaine Galat... whatever they call this place. And we have it right here. Hello there.
The Malon trees of Lothlorien are the mightiest to be found anywhere.
Ah, they are the mightiest to be found anywhere in the waning years of Middle-earth. It was once not so, but the passage of time and the spreading of darkness has caused much that was once great to wither and diminish. So it would be with the elves, were we to stay. Already we have stayed too long. It will soon be the time of man, and who can say how that race will deal with the challenges that lie ahead? These Malorns support the Telaine Galadriel, the flets on which must be the work in our city is done. Without them, little could be accomplished. I hope the same will not be said of the elves when we have departed. Alright. Alright. Anything to say, Nona?
Galadriel wanted to speak with you in her garden?
For an elf, she seems to have a great deal of inner strength. She reminds me of a matriarch of the Algreg. Okay, well, I guess from Nona, that's a compliment, I guess. Alright, let's see, where were we? Well, I guess I'll have to go down this way and hope I don't fall off. Let's see. Alright. Yeah, you do have some places where you'd be caught by what's underneath. So it is possible to fall off without getting killed. Yes, I've had that possibility happen also. All sorts of fun little possibilities. Now, let me see. Let's head back and not. Oh, I should tag the. I can't remember if I had tagged the stable master or not, but I might as well do it. It looks like I had, based on the color of the overhead item, the icon over there. So let us head back to Galadriel and tell her that we have spoken with Nona, showed her about the city, and now we must find her garden, and maybe I'll get there a little bit faster if we take the horse. Now, where were we? So let's see if we can find this garden without getting lost 5 times. That's what we're going to do. Now, I think we have to go this way. And around that way. So it's a little bit misleading where the arrow is pointing because we have to go through a specific entrance. Yeah, oh, I didn't trigger the finding of the garden earlier. Alright. Okay, hello.
I hope you enjoyed your respite.
It brings me sadness to tell you. It must be ended. Oh, fun. I spoke to you once of the danger that awaited our mutual friends on their road, Pineclaw. Their circumstances are hidden to me, but I have seen enough in my mirror to worry. Those few of the wise who know of their errand have known a simple truth since they departed. As they move farther south, they move closer to a point of decision they cannot delay, but not avoid. They cannot leave the great river without making this decision. Do they continue south and east to Mordor, or do they pass through the cities of men and thereby take a longer road to the fire? The ring bearer must go to Mordor, but who will choose to go with him? I fear for the company, Pineclaw. Peer into my mirror and see if the visions for which you're troubling as they are for Galadriel.